Hey, welcome to KocoSports New Japan G1 Day 16 review. I am the huge one, aka the idiot, Dave Koco from KocoSports.com or KOCOSports.net. It takes you to safe places where the world comes to cash, a home for combat sports on a bubble where it's okay to be a passionate fan. Wow, was Day 16 really fun. As always, down in the comments, hopefully one day our G1 reviews will get as many comments and views as our Raw reviews. A little boy can dream. But to get that going, why don't you leave a comment? And we always ask win, loss, or tie. What did you think of Day 16? I thought it was a huge win. I will review this show, but normally I don't respond to Twitter, but someone sent me this. At Marcus New York 15 sent me this, sportsfan77, and it says, and this is very important, we will get to the review, but we have a New Japan athlete who's going to run for president. Next idiot, I am the idiot. I hope he's doing this to me. This is Bad Luck Fale's Twitter account. Next idiot, oh, please be about me. Please be about me. Please be about me. I guarantee Bad Luck Fale has no idea who I am. But moving on. Talk shit about me. Oh, my God, he must know who I am. By my wonderful wrestling skills will get a Donald Trump reply from me. Oh my God! Bad Luck Fale is running for president. I'm the idiot. I'm talking shit. You're about your wonderful wrestling skills. You know what? I hope you run for president. I will vote for you as long as you never wrestle again. Bad Luck Fale, 4 more years. 4 more years. Get Obama out. Get Clinton out. Get Bush out. Get Trump out. We have the man who, it doesn't really matter. Let's be honest. Every politician except yours is going to ruin the country. Why not have Bad Luck Fale in the presidency? I only ask one thing. I know you're going to lie. All pro wrestlers lie. All politicians lie. So I know you're going to be the king of liars, Bad Luck Fale. But can you please just keep one campaign promise to never step in a pro wrestling ring again? I will vote for you. I will campaign for you. I will send you money. Bad Luck Fale for president. Someone get on the t-shirt. Someone call t-shirtshop.net. I don't even know if that's a real fucking place. Pro Wrestling Tees. Bring Pro Wrestling Tees. Bad Luck Fale for president. All we care about, we don't care about the Middle East, obviously, because, you know, we're fucking Americans. We don't care about the economy. We don't care about anything. There's only one important issue this runaround for the presidency, to make sure that Bad Luck Fale never wrestles again. There you go. You have my vote, Bad Luck Fale. I wish you nothing but the best. I will campaign by your side. If you could you please send Doc motherfucking Gallows as your vice president? Let's redo the Bullet Club. Okay, listen, if you're a fat piece of shit that can't fucking wrestle, you might as well go be the go fucking running for president. I think that's what New Jersey's Christie did. For the love of Christ, this, you know, at first people would be like, are you scared of Bad Luck Fale? No way. This tweet gives me tons of hope. Thank you for sending it to me. Next idiot, that's me. I talk shit about my wonderful wrestling skills. We'll get a Donald Trump reply for me. Bad Luck Fale will never wrestle again because he's running for president. Dun, 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 dun. You got my vote, baby. You got my vote. Now, don't lie like Obama, Bush, Clinton, and the rest of them. I don't care what you lie about. Just please keep one campaign promise. Here it is. I'm Bad Luck Fale, and I'm going to run for United States president just like Donald Trump, and I guarantee you I will never wrestle again. Holy shit! 26% overnight, 26% in the lead, surpassing Donald Trump as your GOP candidate. Way to go. Clinton just dropped out. Bernie Sanders like, fuck that, I'm done. Rod Paul, done. Jesse Ventura, done. Vince McMahon, stepping down. We have ourselves the President of the United States in Bad Luck Fale. Just please never wrestle again. Run the goddamn country, because you can't be worse at running the country than our politicians or as you as a wrestler. So Bad Luck Fale, this is the greatest goddamn tweet ever. Ladies and gentlemen, New Japan's very own Bad Luck Fale running for president. Run their vote. The only issue that matters this year is to get Bad Luck Fale out of the wrestling ring. There you go, Bad Luck Fale. Oh, man. I would love it if you won president and never fucking wrestled again. All right, so there you go. Now that we lost every viewer possible, let's talk about day 16. All right, day 16 I thought was a lot better than 15. I thought booking-wise, 15 was the worst. Some people think they gave away the territory. It's an old saying they gave away. I don't think I would ever have Homa win, but it was the feel-good story of the century. Day 16, Homa does get a win. I was at a pro rest bar. The place went crazy. People online went crazy. People at the hall went crazy, and it was just all around a good story. Homa been busting his ass, never winning at the G1. They were showing highlights of that on Axis. He hasn't won yet in this year until today, and that's the biggest story. It was really fun, really exciting. I think it was kind of obvious. A lot of people predicted this. But sometimes, even if something is obvious and it feels good, it can still be good. You know what I mean? Sometimes I think pro wrestling, they try to be so original that they just make a shitty product. Homa and Ishii were in the main event. That was kind of a hint. So to me, that was the story of Honmamania. And I just can't believe how many people online just got behind this guy. So he was putting on great matches, not winning. Me personally, if I had to book, let me tell you how it's done as a backseat booker. I would have never had him win. I would have just had him lose forever. It's just, I don't know. So I guess my question today, besides how much money will you support Bad Luck Fale to never wrestle again and become the president of the United States, is if you had the power, if you were Ghetto, you're like, hey, what's going on? I have the best fucking roster in the world, so it doesn't matter if I book shitty. Would you have Homa win tonight? Or in day 16? That is the question of the night. All right, let's break this down as best we can. I'm just going to go quickly over the undercard matches. Taguchi, Komatsu, can never pronounce that guy's name right. If anyone deserves to call me an idiot, it's him. Tanaka defeats White, Finlay, and Jushin Thunder Liger. Liger's on his way to NXT. NXT. So it should be really exciting. Then you got Yano, YOSHI-HASHI defeat Tonga and President-elect Bad Luck Fale. This could be one of the last times. Bad Luck Fale, get your goddamn speech ready. Tama Tonga is just so much more talented than, 4 or 5 guys that are in Bullet Club. And 4 or 5 times better than future president candidates. I hope next year Tonga gets into... Bad Luck Fale is going around the country, trying to get votes to become president. I hope Tama Tonga gets that G1 spot next year. It would have been a hell of a lot better G1. You got KUSHIDA, Makabe, and Tenzan defeat Dorada, Naito, and Ibushi. Very interesting match. Then you have Doc Gallows, hopefully the favorite to be the running mate, to be vice president for Bad Luck Fale. AJ Styles and Cody Hall defeat Captain New Japan, Tanahashi, and Shibata. We go to intermission. Now we go to Block B. And I think, throughout the first week, the first couple events, the A block was the A block. They were number one. But I honestly think that torch has been passed. I think the last 2 or 3 days, the B block has become the bigger block, the better block. So it was interesting how it got. First, you have Carl Anderson defeat Takahashi, and it was just pure comedy gold. They were both sitting there ringside watching the girl. They came down together. And New Japan, really, I don't know if comedy belongs there, but this was a lot better than most of their comedy. I really enjoyed it. Carl Anderson had Takahashi in like a neck breaker or headlock or whatever the situation is. He's like, I'm going to break his neck. Then Styles would shout, you don't mean that, Carl. You don't mean that. So the Bullet Club doing their NWO type tactics, which really was funny. When after Anderson wins, AJ Styles makes him hug it out. And, so there you go. The Bullet Club is happy again. So that's always good. Just a fucking incredible match. Absolutely amazing match. Stiffness out the fucking yin-yang. You got Kota defeating Elgin. And, I was one. And, just like when Bad Luck Fale decides not to run for president and becomes a good wrestler, I'll be the first one to say, hey, he's amazing. Toot his horn. Toot, toot. I will. But until then, fucking go become president. But Michael Elgin, I was one that said, why Elgin? I was the one that said, why not Roderick Strong? Why not ACH? There were so many people. And, ROH fans were even harder on Elgin than I was. And there was a lot of New Japan people that were like, who? I remember going to pro wrestling bars and be like, wow, Ring of Honor really fucked us. Yeah, we got fucking Elgin. Whoop-de-fucking-do. That's how, like, some of my friends at Japanese pro wrestling bar were like. And I never felt more pressure on an athlete going into G1. Maybe last year's AJ Styles had a lot of pressure, but Elgin had a lot of pressure and hit home run after home run after home run. And, dude, the whole hall was cheering for him. I hope Michael Elgin comes back. I know Ring of Honor fans are tired and bored. Some on Twitter say that, yeah, he works a strong style, but there's not enough people on the roster to work that style. I just hope Elgin comes back. Elgin, please come back to New Japan. But Goto does defeat him, and I think you have to go out of your way to see this. This is a must-watch match. Then you got Nakamura versus Kojima. Nakamura got injured in the middle of the tournament, but go outside the tournament, and everyone talking here in Japan, Nakamura was the favorite. So I don't know if Nakamura will still have a chance. It was a really good match. Kojima showing that he'll never fucking age. Kojima now he's 9,102 years old. So you know what? For a man that old, he's just absolutely amazing. Nakamura does get the win. I enjoyed the match a lot. Next, you got Okada versus Nagata. I thought Okada was being a little light on the older wrestler. I thought Okada should have brought it some more, but still, I enjoyed it. There's a 20-year age difference, so maybe it's kind of like if you want to see a young athlete in their prime taking on an old guy, you gotta. I hope it's still on YouTube. I don't know if they might have took it down, but Samoa Joe in his prime took on Dory Funk Jr. Oh, you gotta see it. You just have to see it, but it wasn't that bad. But still, it was a really enjoyable match. A lot of people saying Nagata is going to be the oldest IWGP champion. He's kind of a celebrity here in Japan, and he's been telling that to everyone who will listen, so it should be interesting. Then you have the big main event. I would have booked Ishii. That's me. I'm the fucking bad guy. Plus, I love Dean Chaos. But Homa does get the victory. I thought the crowd wasn't into it until he got the win. So in New Japan's defense of doing this, hey, it's a huge feel-good story. It's such a look at that face. Look at him. Just pure joy. Such a great story. But I think maybe it was a good time to do it because people weren't into this match during the match. But when towards the end, where Homa does defeat him, people went absolutely insane. It was such a great story, such a great feeling. And I know sometimes I get on Jetto in New Japan for as far as bad booking. Sometimes I'm like, oh, they have the best athletes in the world minus presidential elect Bad Luck Fale. But they have some of the best wrestlers in the world. But this one, I think he might have done right. I don't know if I would have done it that way, but still, it's a feel-good story. And Homa does get the win over Ishii. And, some people are calling it one of the best shows. I don't think it had any of the best matches, but the B block hammered it out with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matches, with different styles, different style matches. And it was very enjoyable. I enjoyed the B block a lot tonight. And I'm going to give this card a huge win. And I'm going to support Bad Luck Fale's decision to run for president more than any other candidate I've ever thought of. All right, so there you go. Current standings, you got A Block, Tanahashi, and Styles with 12. They're going to battle each other for the finals. Then you got Goto, Nakamura, and Anderson with 12, Okada with 14 in the B Block, and President-elect Bad Luck Fale with 10 points, but he's out of it. And you got Homa with 2 points. So he's the last one to get a win, and he's the last guy to get a win, first time getting points in the G1. So it's really exciting. Tomorrow, August 14th, Friday, on New Japan World, you can get it for 9.99 yen. Trust me, if you love in-ring action, it's going to be worth it, especially these last couple days. The final day is going to be absolutely awesome. You missed Lucha Underground, you're going to have Prince Puma going for a title. It's going to be it's just going to be so much fun, I promise you. So you can get it there. It's Friday, 6:30 Japan time, 5:30 Eastern, 10:30 UK. It's going to be in Tokyo, so I wish I could go. This one, man, real life really sucks, health and all that. But this is one, and the finals were the ones I was supposed to go to, and I'm not going to go to any. Real life sucks. And Block A, you got Yano versus Bad Luck Fale. All right, well, get your fast forward buttons ready. Maybe Bad Luck Fale will try to prove something. You know what? Dear Bad Luck Fale, I know you hate idiots that say you're going to run for president, and I know you hate me if you even know of me. I like to be delusional enough to say you know about me, but I know that's not the case. But let's just play along. Bad Luck Fale, if I will apologize publicly for shitting on you for the last 97 years. As a matter of fact, I went to Grandpa Fale and be like, you fucking suck! I will apologize to you and your family if you can get a good match out of Yano. Not a comedy match, not a ha 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 ha, he fucking rolled me up match. No, I want to see. If you're, people online are making fun of me, my wonderful wrestling skills. The gauntlet is out. I will be man enough to come on here and say, Bad Luck Fale, I apologize for calling you the biggest piece of shit, worthless fucking human being to ever be in New Japan. If you can pull a good match out of Yano. That's it. I am man enough to admit that. The challenge has been accepted, and I can't wait to hear your presidential speech. Then you got Shibata versus Doc Gallows. Poor Shibata. A lot of people thought he was going to be MVP. A lot of people thought he was going to do a lot better than this. And he gets to end with Doc Gallows. You got Tenzan versus Naito, Makabe versus Ibushi. That could be really good. And, of course, who's going to represent the finals? You got Tanahashi versus AJ Styles, worth the price of admission alone. I'm pretty sure Meltzer and all those other guys that already give stars, they're shining 6 stars. They're like, this ain't even a 5-star match. This is going to be a 6-star match. So be there. So, yeah. And also want to give a lot of props to running Insenguri.com. They do a lot of great reviews. Also on Tumblr, NewJapanKingdom.tumblr.com, and VoicesOfWrestling.com, which I feel bad for. They just got hit with a copyright strike, and YouTube, New Japan, and the fucking world sucks balls and don't know what fair use is. And also, I don't plug this guy enough, but he's the absolute man at Twitter. It's New Japan News. Not even New Japan, that's not fair. Japan Wrestling News, and he's just the king of gifts. And that's Senior Lariato. And I totally slaughtered that because I'm a fucking idiot that can't pronounce words. That's why I'm not running for president. All right, let's see if there's any live comments. If there is, that will make me happy. If not, I'll eat dinner, and it'll still make me happy. All right, boom, 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 boom. Marcus, New York 15, says he's going to tune in. Thank you. Usually comment time it takes forever during Monday Night Raw. Here we're like, all right, we're down to the last comment. Whoa, 6-0 though, baby. I didn't expect that. New Japan fans are quiet, but bam, they're bringing the thunder when it comes to the likes. Much love. Sean Heston, you're the only guy that's got the comment that came in on time. So Sean Heston, as always, whenever we review smaller shows and there's only one person who comments, some YouTuber said I shouldn't review smaller shows, but I say, fuck that! I review pro wrestling because, I don't know. Moving on. Sean Heston, when you're the only guy who comments, the show is dedicated to you. This show, dedicated to Sean Heston. And Sean Heston, the good thing is, if Bad Luck Fale becomes president of the United States and never wrestles again, you can be like, I was part of history. Sean Heston says, I give it a win. Take 2. I only get 1 comment and I stutter. I can't run for president. I can't pronounce words. I stutter and I can't wrestle. All right, moving on. Sean Aston says, I give it a win. Block B is what I've come to look forward to. It's been really good. I skipped the opening match, though. It's not going to lie. Yeah, I don't know. The last day, don't skip the opening matches because it's going to be stacked, and you're going to see Ricochet, aka Prince Puma, win the IWGP title, IWGP Junior title. But still, oh, I can't wait. I'm so excited. All right, so please like, comment, subscribe. Within the next couple hours, tomorrow Japan time, tonight American time, I will be doing the War Room with LK from LK Wrestling Reviews. Boom, boom. Possibly a la carte, where we do one show, we review all the Wednesday shows, which will be TNA, Ring of Honor, and WWE NXT. Good news, everyone. I haven't seen any of them, so hopefully they've been good, so I can catch up tonight. All right, see you all tomorrow. Thank you for being awesome. Did I say like, comment, subscribe like a dirty fucking whore? I'm going to say like, comment, subscribe, vote for Fale. Fale. Woo! All right, KocoSports.net. With that, I am over.